Phrasal verbs with set. Set in. To begin. For example, it seems that winter has set in early this year. Set aside. Save or keep something, typically money or time, for a particular purpose. For example, a little money is set aside every month by her. Set up. To establish a business, institution, or other organization. For example, I plan to set up my own business. Set about. To start doing something. For example, after college, he set about finding a job. Set down. Establish something as a rule or principle to be followed. For example, the committee set down the rules for the upcoming competition. Set aside. If you set aside a belief, principle, or feeling, you decide that you will not be influenced by it. For example, you need to set aside your differences and work together. Set on. To cause or urge a person or animal to attack someone. For example, a security guard set his dogs on the intruders. Set up. To make arrangements necessary for something. For example, she set up a meeting for Wednesday. Set aside. To declare a legal decision or process to be invalid. For example, in this case, his conviction was set aside by the court. Set back. To delay or impede the progress of someone or something. For example, a minor injury set back her training schedule, but she recovered quickly. Set out. To begin a journey. For example, we are setting out on a tour in January. Set up. To establish someone in a particular capacity, occupation, or role. For example, his parents set him up for success. Set off. To make an alarm start ringing. For example, you will set off the alarm by opening this door. Set down. To place at rest on a surface or on the ground. For example, he set down the heavy groceries on the kitchen counter with a sigh. Set out. To arrange or display something in a particular order or position. For example, it was time for the market traders to set up their displays. Set off. To make someone start doing something, such as laughing, crying, or talking. For example, the slightest thing will set him off laughing. Set down. To record something in writing. For example, she set down her thoughts in a journal every night before bed. Set out. To start an activity with a particular aim. For example, they set out with the aim of becoming the #1 team in the league. Set down. To land an airplane on the ground or water. For example, the pilot announced that they would set down at the nearest airport due to bad weather. Set down. To put or settle into a position. For example, he carefully set down the fragile vase on the shelf. Set forth. To state or describe something in writing or speech. For example, the instructions set forth in the manual should be followed carefully. Set out. To explain ideas, facts, or opinions in a clear, organized way, in writing or in a speech. For example, he set out the reasons for his decision in his report. Set forth. To start a journey. For example, she set forth on a journey to discover her family's roots.